Okay, probable cause affidavit for Keagan Anthony Kline, date of birth 5/27/1994. This guy from the ISP, first being sworn in upon, says that on February 25th, 2017, in the county of Miami and the state of Indiana, at 67 East Canal Street, Peru, Indiana, that they found all this, charged Keagan Anthony Kline with all those charges. The undersigned says on February 25th of 2017, ISP and the FBI executed a search warrant that's redacted, but I would assume that it is his address, but then maybe not, because I don't know why it would be redacted. So it'd be interesting if there's anywhere else that was searched on February 25th. While working, ISP case redacted, and I believe that's the Delphi case. I'm almost 100% sure, but I obviously can't read under those black lines, so, it might not be. The FBI sent information to the ISP Cybercrimes Unit that an adult male was soliciting female juveniles utilizing the social media platforms Snapchat and Instagram. The adult male was using username Anthony_Shots. Subpoenas were sent to Instagram and Snapchat for the Anthony Shots account information. The Instagram and Snapchat returns provided Comcast IP addresses. A subpoena was sent to Comcast for the IP addresses associated with Anthony Shots account. And they returned to blanked out in Peru, Indiana, which I think is his address, what we're gonna says. The Instagram subpoena advised that the Anthony Shots account was registered on 7/20 of 2016, and the Snapchat return advised the account was registered on the July 14th of 2000. So on February 25th at approximately 12:30 p.m., the search warrant was executed on the residence by ISP, FBI, and Peru Police Department. Blank and his son, Keagan Anthony Kline, were located in the residence, and I believe his dad's name is Jerry Kline. Blank, so I'm assuming that would be his dad, because they say and his son, so assuming that would be his dad. So at 12:35, let's say Jerry Kline was interviewed by ISP Sergeant Stick and and FBI Special Agent Willman. Blank was read his rights and agreed to speak with investigators. Blank confirmed they had Comcast as their internet provider and it was a secured network. Blank told investigators that Keagan did use Instagram and Snapchat. At approximately 1:25 p.m., Keagan Kline was interviewed by ISP Sergeant Gunstick and FBI Agent Willman. Keagan was read his rights and agreed to speak with investigators. During Keagan's interview, he initially denied creating the fake social media accounts and talking to underage girls. Later in the interview, he admitted to creating the Anthony Shots profile and speaking to underage girls. Keagan told investigators he created the accounts approximately 6 months ago. Keagan stated he talks to girls he knows personally and girls he doesn't know. He said he meets girls on Instagram and he knows the age of the girls he communicates with because he talks to them. Keagan stated if a girl told him she was 16 or under, he wouldn't care and would still talk to them. He finds them on Instagram and then tells them to talk to him on Snapchat. He admitted to speaking to approximately 15 girls that were underage and said he probably received pictures from all of them. He saved their pictures to his gallery. During the interview, Keagan stated that he was F and he should have left. Keagan advised he packed another bag and took it to Las Vegas. Blank and Keagan returned from Las Vegas on February 25th, 2017. He stated he was going to leave when his dad was asleep. Keagan told investigators the main phone he uses is the white iPhone 5C. So this redacted one, I'm not sure if that would be like Jerry. That doesn't even look like enough face to have typed Jerry. And so if he was in Las Vegas and he just returned on February 25th, 2017, then that would put him out. But then I don't get why he said stated he was going to leave when his dad was asleep. Why would he leave when his dad was asleep? That's a weird thing to say to me. I find that very weird. Okay, so after Keagan's interview, he was polygraphed at Peru State Police Post by Sergeant Matthew Collins. Keagan and Sergeant Collins spoke about the incident in case redacted. Keagan again admitted to creating the fake Anthony Shots profiles and speaking to underage girls. Keagan told Sergeant Collins the girls ranged from 15 to 17 years old and he knew their ages because they told him how old they were. Keagan stated he received approximately 100 pictures from underage girls and he described what they sent him in those pictures. He also received 20 videos and said he enjoyed the videos and he told the girls that he was enjoying them. He also communicated this to the girls who were sending the pictures and videos. Keagan's polygraph questions were based on case redacted. I believe that's Delphi. Keagan's polygraph was concluded at approximately 7:30 p.m. and he was transported back to his residence, which that's batshit crazy to me. Like, he just admitted to all this stuff with underage girls, like, and they just took him back to his house. That's like, that's really weird. So the undersigned has watched the interview and polygraph recordings of Keagan Kline. Multiple electronic devices were seized during the warrant, including an Apple iPhone 4, Apple iPhone 3, Samsung Galaxy S5, Samsung Galaxy S4, notebook tablet, Apple iPod Touch. On February 27th, 2017, Keagan contacted ISP Cybercrimes Unit and told them he located his iPhone 5C that wasn't taken during the warrant. On March 2nd, 2017, the unit obtained the iPhone 5C from ISP Peru Post. On April 24th, 2020, whoever is writing this report was assigned lead investigator for this case. So they just took that pedo back to his house and just nothing happened to him after that. For 3 years, nothing. He was just doing his thing, doing his dirty deeds. On April 24th, 2020, this person was assigned lead investigator for this case. On Friday, June 12th, 2020, I received the digital forensic examinations from ISP Sergeant Chris Cecil. I reviewed the information, and below is a summary of the forensic examinations. On Thursday, June 18th, 2020, multiple law enforcement officials met with the Miami County prosecutor to discuss this investigation. So, the Apple iPhone 4 was last utilized on November 11th, 2016. Keagan would have been 22 years old at this time. Access to this phone was protected with a PIN code. There were numerous usernames and email addresses located on the phone, including redact. So, I don't know what those ones are. The user of this device communicated with female teens and shared media files, and the user also portrayed themselves as female teen using the name Emily Ann 45. That's weird to me too. Like, what's up with that one? Why didn't they release that one? Many of the communications were recovered from Kik Messenger and Snapchat. Media artifacts were also found on this device. There were multiple bad files saved to the device, shared or received. There were files that depicted kids from 12 to 17 years old, and there were files located which depicted children between approximately ages 3 and 11 engaged in act with adults, which is really fucked up, sad, and what the fuck. There was also still images showing possible drugs and images showing Keagan with a black handgun. On 5/14/2016, there was a discussion that involved the user of the iPhone and another party sharing Dropbox public links containing CSAM and child files. Descriptions of the files are listed below the chat. The user of the iPhone 4 portrayed themselves as Emily Ann 45. The user had used the Emily Ann identity in 2015 on the Samsung Galaxy S4 device. Emily Ann redacted, so I don't know who that one is. And then all the chat is redacted. And then Apple iPhone 4 Cellbrite's the software that they use to take the stuff off of the phone. So I don't know if that categorizes everything differently or what. That's an attachment that was sent on Kik. Attachment, JPEG. Okay. So these are just all the files that they got off of the Apple iPhone 4, which I think he said he turned in the Apple iPhone 5C later. So I think we'll find out what's up with that one. And unknown age on 4/30/2006. Emily Ann blank. 13 years old on 9/7/2016. Emily Ann redacted on 5/14/2016. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's just being slow. Emily Ann redacted on 5/14/2016. 14. Why are these all Emily Ann? Does anybody know any Emily Anns? Or why would he be using a fake profile of a female as himself? That's weird to me. Emily Ann 45 and redacted on 4/1/2016 to 10/2/2000, 3/28/2016 to 5/4/2000, 11/6/2016 to 11/10/2000. Oh, this is where it switches shots. Is that right? Yeah. All before that, they're all Emily Ann. This is the Apple iPhone 4, and then this is Snapchat chat one. Okay, it's from 11/6 to 11/10. Anthony Shot. It's not Anthony Shot. It's Anthony Shot on here. I don't know if that means anything or makes it different. But I was under the impression that it was Anthony Shots, so I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. Okay, so while reviewing digital forensic downloads from the devices, I found numerous images and videos depicting children. I drew to this conclusion based upon the following. The media depicted children. The media depicted lewd presentation. The media depicted children in lewd or bad. Fucked up. Apple iPhone 4 video. How messed up is it too that like not only are these girls like have they sent it to this guy, but now all these like investigators and stuff like see this or have to watch it, like they kind of have to as part of like the case. And although they don't get like enjoyment off of it, hopefully, it's still like all these people have to look at this, and like those pictures are just out there like forever being like traded and exchanged, like really very sad. And then they start talking about the iPhone 3G, which was nicknamed Keagan and was last utilized by the user on approximately 5/23/2015 when he was 20. And I'm not really going to go over these ones because it like isn't relevant to like what I personally am interested in with this video. So they did discover stuff from these that had evidentiary value, and he saved screenshots of their conversations and their pictures, and approximately 27 of the still images depicted females who appeared to be at least 14 years of age, and then some of those were geolocated in Indiana cities, including Bunker Hill, Galveston, Indianapolis, Kokomo, Monterey, and Royal Center. Web history was also recovered from this device. Below is a sample of the term the user searched using Google. And then the Galaxy S5 was named Kline Photography. And get this one was factory reset on February 23rd of 2017. Okay, this is where it gets very, very interesting to me. And Keagan was 22 years old at that time, okay? And so, some of the chat messages recovered from this device from Meet Me and Messenger and Snapchat. Conversations that took place between February 23rd and February 25th, 2017 discussed meeting people in Las Vegas and So the way I take this is that they only discovered conversations after he had factory reset it, right? And so these conversations are conversations he maybe like added that said he was in Las Vegas when really he wasn't. So he's trying to like make this evidence that he was in Las Vegas. This is my personal opinion, and I can't prove this with any facts, but based on this is my hypothesis of what is going on, okay? And so interestingly, the girls were discovered on the 14th, right, of February. And then they had the press conference, the one where there's like everyone behind. Like they have the mayor, they just have like everybody there. And I think that FBI agent, like the tall, dapper looking one, who like, he just like looks very competent in his job. He spoke, and they're all on that stage, and there's just like a million of them. So I don't know if everybody knows what I'm talking about, but that conference was on February 22nd. And that is when they released the audio, and also when they let people know that that picture and audio came from Liberty's phone. Before that, people thought it came from a trail cam. And so, when did he reset his phone? On February 23rd. Oh, people will think maybe he just like, I don't know, did that when he got home, because he did reset one of his phones when he got home. But this is before. The search warrant was on February. This is the search. The search was on February 25th, I think? Yeah, the 25th. February 25th is when they searched his home. So, right here, how does he factory reset this in between and have nothing to do with it? This is a press release. So he knew. He was watching it and he knew, dude. Like, that's shady, dude. That leads me in some directions. Image porn video APK. And then the Galaxy S4, that was last utilized on June 25th, 2015. So 12 to 13-year-old girls. The user also used two profiles, Keagan Kline and Emily Ann, Keagan's stepsister. That's who Emily Ann is, Keagan's stepsister. Oh my god. There were many chat conversations recovered from this device. It appeared to be with a female teen approximately 12 to 13 years old. The user also used two profiles, Keagan Kline and Emily Ann, Keagan's stepsister, to communicate with female teens. Conversations were found on this device where Emily discussed how she had sex with Keagan and his father at the same time. Say what? Yeah, boom. What is that all about? I don't know what to do. There were multiple files saved, indicated they were captured by screenshot or received by Snapchat and Skype, and then more images depicting possible drug and drug paraphernalia. And then there's a sample of the web stuff. And then the Netbook Premium tablet. This device's name is unknown and was last utilized on March 9th of 2016. Keagan would have been 21 years old at this time. This device was not secured with a password or PIN code. There were numerous email addresses on this device, including blank. There was numerous conversations recovered on this device. The user of this device used multiple communication platforms using Facebook, Facebook Messenger, Kik Messenger, MeetMe, Skype, and Snapchat. And the user of this device initiated conversations on Facebook Messenger and asked or suggested the conversations be moved to Kik and Snapchat. Apple iPod Touch was last utilized on 5/30/2015. There was images found on there. The ages were not determined, and it had location data embedded into the files, and the locations were from Hammond or Royal Center, Indiana. And then the Apple iPhone 5C, which is the one that he said was his main phone, and this is the one that they didn't find in the search, he turned into the Indiana State Police. And it was last utilized on 2/27/2017, and that's when he turned it into the police. Keagan would have been 22 years old at this time. It was secured with a PIN, and there were numerous usernames and email addresses located on this device, including blah 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 blah. The user of this device used Facebook, Instagram, MeetMe, Snapchat, and Twitter to communicate or chat. Much of the data from these applications were deleted from this device. The examination found multiple still images that depicted females, and their ages were undetermined. On approximately 2/27/2017 at 0948 hours, the user cleared or deleted the Safari web browser history and website data from this device. During the examination, some information was recovered. Below is a sample of the terms used to search. While looking over the digital forensic examination report, I noticed the user of the iPhone 5C deleted multiple items off the phone before turning it in to law enforcement. On February 25th, 2017, the search warrant was served on the Kline residence, and Keagan was interviewed and polygraphed. On February 25th, 2017, approximately 7:30 p.m., Keagan's polygraph was concluded, and he was transported back to his residence. The digital forensic examiner report shows at approximately 9:19 p.m., the user of the iPhone 5C started to uninstall and delete apps from the phone. At approximately 9:19 p.m., and the user uninstalled and deleted Snapchat. So the first thing, he goes home and he gets his phone and he deletes Snapchat. At approximately 10:14 p.m., the user uninstalled or deleted Instagram from the phone. On February 26th, at approximately 1:12 p.m., the user uninstalled and deleted MeetMe from the phone. The user put Snapchat back on the device, and on February 27th, at approximately 1:28 p.m., the user again uninstalled and deleted it from the phone. Keagan admitted to using these applications to chat with underage girls. The evidence contained in these applications were destroyed. Now I need my pen back. Okay. Keagan admitted to using these applications with chat with underage girls. Evidence in these applications were destroyed when the user deleted them from the device before turning it into law enforcement. Due to the aforementioned probable cause, I'm requesting investigation be reviewed for consideration of charges. Why the fuck did it take him this long to charge him? Like, for reals. Anyways, oh, one last thing, if I can get this stupid screenwriter to go away. There's another thing that I found super crazy, but both this motherfucker, Keagan Anthony Kline, and Ron Logan had the same defense attorney. Like, I know it's a small town and stuff, but, like, they don't even live in the same town. What are the chances? Like, say what? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like and comment and tell me what is up with all of this. See if I can close it right here. No. Oh, right there. Okay. I'm so sorry. I literally don't know what I'm doing. No! Y'all, I will figure this out. Just be patient. Why? It won't let me. Go away, pen. That's what I want you to do, is go. Okay. I don't know why. I guess we're gonna have those marks on the screen now, but that's fine. Oh, no, I don't want you to come back. Okay, so I guess we'll look at it this way. So, where he said Keagan had his stepsister had sex with Keagan and his father at the same time.